Hello viewers, this is my annual roundup video. Sorry it's a little late this year, but a number of other things have been occupying my time recently. It's certainly not been the most prolific year for the studios in terms of videos completed, but it has been a very good year in other ways. I've completed a couple of commissions, gone back to my roots, won a prize and an award, completed a behind the scenes video which had been in the planning for a couple of years and got my best ever viewing figures on YouTube with over 10 million caving video views in 2019. Anyway, as the saying goes, let's get the show on the road. The first release of 2019 from the Cave of Keith Film Studios was this. Knockoff Penneth was one of the first caves I visited when I started caving, and I will never forget how I felt when I saw this squeeze for the first time. It starts as a vertical slot in the right hand wall of a small chamber, so small that you wouldn't feed a ferret into it, let alone a human body. To make negotiating even more fun, it corkscrews upwards at an angle of about 45 degrees. Ian found it quite a challenge, but he's always happy to suffer for my art. The biggest project by far this year for the studios was producing a documentary video for the Shropshire Scouts caving team. This was filmed over 2 weekends in February in 4 different underground locations. It was a real privilege to see young people enjoying their first underground adventures, and they all did amazingly well. My prize for winning a competition in Descent, the Cavers magazine, was to tackle the Go Below Mine to Mountain Challenge, advertised as the ultimate endurance day out. As it says on the website, participants are taken down to the deepest publicly accessible point in the UK, that's in Carmarthen Slate Mine. They then climb all the way up to the very top of Snowdon, the highest mountain in England and Wales. It was a fantastic day, and I can thoroughly recommend it to anyone looking for a challenge.
Yeah, I'm doing a little video as well. Brilliant. They cheese that in a minute. Chew it off again a minute. There you go. Oh well, you go and then I'm all right for the photo.
As a measure of my fame, at the very bottom of the mine, our guides burst into an impromptu rendition of
Hey, hey, we're the Dudley, and people say we're not quite sound.
Hi, I'm Pete. We're down with Go Below. We're now in the caban, the deepest point of the mine that we're going to on the mine to mountain trip, with this great bunch of people that you're going to see in a second.
Hi, I'm Lou. I'm down with Go Below. We're just about to have our lunch and then we're going to be heading back out to surface.
Hi, I'm Lee. I'm on the Go Below Mine to Mountain Adventure. We're at the lowest point. It's been a great trek down. I wanted to do this. A little sense of achievement to get down below with a good bunch of friends and new friends as well.
Hi, my name's Liam. It's the first time experience. I've never been this deep before, so tick in the box.
Hi, I'm Sean. It's a brilliant experience. I'm really enjoying it. Can't wait to get up to the top of Stoner. Brilliant.
Hi, I'm Steve. I'm Dad to Liam and Sean, and best friend with Lee. We've had a great time. It's brilliant. Abseil. You didn't do that, did you, Lee?
Huh?
Abseil down there?
Yeah, I think that is the ultimate extreme, isn't it?
It was back again to Snowdonia in May to visit Plasquinant Outdoor Education Centre. I'm often asked how I got into caving. Well, I can trace my love for the outdoors and adventure to when, aged 14, during August and September 1964, I spent 4 weeks on an outward bound course at what was then Plasquinant Adventure School. It was here that I did my first ever abseil. It was off an outcrop overlooking the school known as Eagle Rock. This year, along with my brother, I attended my first reunion weekend, and we relived some of those memories from decades ago and got to abseil again off Eagle Rock. I think you'll have to agree that the intervening years have been very kind to us and that neither of us has changed one iota.
I didn't think you were supposed to intervene in wildlife photography.
A visit to GB Cave in Somerset in June caused Kay to regret having had such a large breakfast. OK Kay, here we are on the cosy little duck on our way through to the ladder extensions in GB. Off you go.
What's get stuck? Your rib cage?
Yeah.
Oh shit. More gardening?
Attempt number 2 coming up. However, it was well worth her struggle, as on the other side is this absolutely beautiful area of the cave.
But you didn't expect this.
In July I visited Northern Lights in Knockoff Penneth. A trip to Northern Lights in Knockoff Penneth has got to be one of the best caving trips in South Wales. The caving is varied and adventurous, with a few navigational issues and just the right degree of challenge. And the reward for those who undertake the trip is to get to see some amazing cave decorations. Then in August I was invited back to Wild Wookey to film some of the snugger parts of the adventure caving route. Also in August I got back into SRT, that's single rope technique, by tackling the nave pitches in Knockoff Penneth. And then at the end of the month I attended Cave Fest at Crickhowell and was able to try out my new 12,000 lumen Phoenix torch in Craigaffunan.
ice cream, but I never left. I've got a line like this next to it.
Yeah. When did you plan this year, wherever?
Can you hear me now? This is hidden love. You're welcome at hidden love.
In September I attended Hidden Earth, which is the UK's national caving conference. And for the third year in succession, I produced the conference opening video. However, this time it wasn't all my own work, as it was a compilation made up from entries to the video salon. At the conference, my Metamorphic Rock video was deemed to be the best artwork produced digitally. And this was my prize. Nice. In October I completed a couple of gear review videos, one for the Phoenix 12,000 lumen LR40R flashlight and the other for the Phoenix HM65R head torch. I'm always on the lookout for new products, and my eye was caught by this Phoenix LR40R 12,000 lumen searching flashlight. Hello YouTubers, Cave Keith here. Been using some Fenix FD65 focusable torches for my videos the last year or so with excellent results. 3,800 lumens, not bad at all, but I got seduced by this, which is the Fenix LR40R flood flashlight, and for the first time ever I think I'm going to have to turn the ISO down on the camera, because that is a pretty impressive amount of fairly fine floodlighting for the chamber. Hello, I've just got my hands on a new headlamp from Fenix, or should I pronounce it Phoenix. It's the 1400 lumen HM65R. This is the Fenix HM65R on full output of 1400 lumens, which is pretty amazing. I've been caving with a Scurrion for a number of years, and by comparison this is a really fine caving light. The first episode of what I hope will be a 3-part series, my caving videos, how I make them, was uploaded in November. Hello and welcome to the Cave Keith Film Studio. I'm often asked how I set about making my amazing caving videos. For a future project I wanted a clip of the squeeze down into Coal Cellar Passage in Agonathwyth. This was filmed in December in what turned out to be a 10-hour epic trip.
I'm afraid even naked I couldn't go through there. Hey Loz, yeah. Your bum looks big in that.
It is the biggest bit of me. It's definitely easier on the way back. That thing called gravity.
So you just enjoyed that, did you?
Oh yeah. Can you see this is my happy face? or I've gone mad.
On the 27th of December, as the decade came to a close, I too entered a new decade and was completely surprised by this amazing birthday cake that my wife had commissioned. Apparently it's based on one of Mark's photos, but I can't for the life of me think which one. Hopefully I will be making more caving videos in 2020. I've got a couple of ideas I would like to pursue, but do feel free to suggest anything you would like to see on the channel by leaving a comment. Meanwhile, I need to get on with part 2 of my caving videos, how I make them.